In this session, we're going to take a look at the solution or set of solutions from Microsoft and how they compare with NetSuite. So when making the comparison, it's important to understand that when you're getting a demo or evaluating Microsoft Dynamics, you're actually evaluating a bunch of different products from Microsoft that are kind of positioned as Microsoft Dynamics. So for starters, let's take a look at Microsoft Dynamics ERP. Really, that's going to be one of four products: AX, GP, SL, or NAV. So that's four different code bases, four different user interfaces, four different tool sets you might customize with. But essentially, these are going to be the tools you'd use for what we think of as back office. So that might be GL, AP, AR, bank rec, things of that nature. At the point when you need a CRM solution, then you'll use Microsoft Dynamics CRM. And that'd be marketing, Salesforce automation, customer support. Both solutions are Microsoft Dynamic. They both run on SQL, but you're going to need to build the bridges. You're going to need to build some middleware or maybe use a tool like Scribe. Then, if you want to surface information to other users of the data that resides in one of the two systems, you might use SharePoint. Now, SharePoint is a portal technology. Use cases might be for employee self-service or surfacing information for customers or vendors. It's also a great place for unstructured data that really doesn't have a home in an ERP or a CRM. Then you're going to build the integrations between SharePoint and the ERP and the CRM. Now, assuming you're going to have some financial reporting needs, you're going to use Management Reporter, which is another application built on SQL Server from Microsoft. Management Reporter is going to give you the ability to set up your organizational hierarchy for financial reporting, build your reports so you have some level of drill down, not to the transaction, but to the transaction detail. You'd then research those transactions in the ERP. Of course, there's going to be an integration there. Now, additionally, there's no tool anymore for budgeting and forecasting, so you're going to use a third party. And there's a slew of third-party tools. I mean, Host Analytics, Adaptive, any of these, they're all going to have hooks to Microsoft Dynamics ERP solutions. But if you have any kind of customization, then you're probably going to need some customization to that integration, and you'll manage that. Finally, depending on what you do, you're probably still going to have a line of business software that you'll want to use for whatever industry you're in. So that may integrate with Dynamics ERP, or it could actually change the code base. It just depends on how the ISV has designed it. And additionally, you'll build hooks into Microsoft CRM and maybe SharePoint. All of these solutions in a demonstration or in real life are going to heavily leverage Excel. You're going to see SQL reporting services, you're going to see in-product query capabilities, maybe some third-party reporting tools, and definitely legacy reporting, although you probably won't see that in a demo. So at this point, this is what your solution looks like. And that may be fine for people in different parts of your organization. It may not make IT very happy, but specific application users may be happy. But at a certain point, probably some executives are going to want to look at all the information from all the systems as if it's in one system. And in addition to that, they want to have metrics that they can measure the business by. So Microsoft has a tool for that too. It's already licensed as part of the solutions we've been reviewing. It's Microsoft SQL Server Analysis Services. That would be a great place where you can build a data warehouse. So what you can do is you can take the information from all the different systems, extract that information, translate it, load it into the data warehouse. You can normalize it so that people understand what it is. You can put business rules around it so that you can then build dashboards and reporting based on that information. So the tool we're going to use to get the information where it needs to go is SQL Server Integration Services, or SSIS. In fact, it may have been the tool that was used for some of the other integrations. And then SQL Server Analysis Services Server will be the tool that you use for organizing and calculating the data that you'll then use to visualize in tools like Excel, very common, or SQL Server Reporting Services, which has nice web parts, maybe SharePoint. Or if you have a high volume of data, you might use Power BI. You might use Tableau, a third party. Now, This is what your dynamic solution looks like. This is the solution from Microsoft. And let's say you ever get there and everyone is happy. At a certain point, you're going to have to upgrade one of these systems. And if you have to upgrade one of these systems, chances are it's going to cause a domino effect of having to upgrade some other system. And you'll be in a perpetual cycle of upgrades, re-implementing, re-customizing, because this is not a solution or a set of solutions that is designed to take, it's just not well designed. It's not designed to be upgraded twice a year. It's not designed to help you take advantage of whatever piece of business functionality you need to get out of the business incrementally. So let's look at another way. What if you use NetSuite? What if you had one solution in the cloud that's upgraded twice a year that you can use for your ERP, your CRM, your line of business applications, your unstructured information, managing your documents, reporting, planning and budgeting, managing all of the metrics you need to run your business, surfacing information with business intelligence, and a slew of other things that aren't listed here, like professional services automation, warehouse management, retail, e-commerce, and more. It's one solution that you can use to run your business and get value out of the investments that you make in systems.